Hello Year 6, Mr. Yates here, just with a bit of an app tutorial, and it's one that I've shown you before, but we'll have a special sort of focus this week during Take One Picture Week. It's the Google Arts and Culture app. This app is available for free on iOS or on Android, so you should be able to put it on any tablet or smartphone, and you'll be able to use all the features once you've got it. Now, we've looked before, we had a look at that smart camera before as an option in Lockdown 1 where you could put a photograph into the room you're in, a picture, a painting, or you could take a photo of yourself and do it in a particular style. It would try and match you to a painting. We're going to look at something slightly different today, a little bit more focused than the work we did before. So I'm going to start by pressing up on the search icon up in the top right corner there, and I'm going to search for our artist this week, which is Lowry. And you'll see at that point I get quite a lot of different options, 722 items in terms of pictures, some online exhibits, and a museum view, and I'm going to talk you through each of these. I'll start with the online exhibit, which is called The Sights and Sounds of Lowry. Just let it load for a second. Now, here you'll be able to see that we're in this sort of gallery mode, and as I swipe down, it'll show you a painting, and then it'll actually play some sounds for you. You won't be able to hear them at your end at the moment, I'm afraid, because you've got my microphone on. But the further you go down, it will give you information, and it'll play a soundscape for every part of the painting. And you'll see as well that you get really rich detail as it zooms into these paintings. Really interesting. There's lots and lots to go through, and I would definitely suggest having a look at this because it's really immersive. The sound that's playing makes you think about the kind of sounds that Lowry would have heard when he was painting this picture. So that first one, The Sights and Sounds of Lowry, is definitely worth a look this week if you get the chance. If I move down now to these images. Now, the image that Mr. Small focused on today isn't actually available here, but there's lots of similar ones. So let me click onto this picture, for example. All of his artworks are there. You'll see that I get two options on this painting, which is called Going to Work. I can either zoom in or I can view in Augmented Reality, and I'm going to view it in AR. So I press on that button there. It will launch my art projector. It then asks you to scan around to find a flat space where you could place the painting. Anywhere there's a dot, there's a flat space. And you just drag the painting up, pop it in, and it will show you it in real size. So you'll notice that this is quite a small picture that Lowry's painted here. Not huge compared to some you'll find in a gallery. What's really cool though is you can actually walk around and look at the detail really in depth as you look at it. When they went through the painting then. You can view it from the side, get a sense of the different angles like you would if you were in a real gallery. View it from a distance, and again going really close to get a sense of the way Lowry painted his work. You'll see how much detail is there, or lack of detail in Lowry's case. Some people consider it quite simplistic. But again, that when you retract to a distance, it has a different effect on you. So that's a really good one. You can do that with any of his pieces of art. You'll be able to see that view in Augmented Reality and drop it into the room you're in. You'll see at the bottom there's that button that says take a photo or hold for video. If you wanted to, you could take a photograph of it in the space that you've chosen, or you could hold that and you could record a video speaking about a particular element of his artwork. That might come in handy, that video, if you do that in your PowerPoint that you're making this week with your partner. Something to consider. Right, I'll head back again. Back once more. Something else I said we were going to have a look at is this museum view. This is really cool. You can view this on Google Street on any browser, but it's built into the app here. So I press Explore the Lowry, and here I am in the Lowry in Salford, near Manchester. And as I move around, I'm stood spinning around in this room at the moment. I can actually, you'll see that it moves in the gallery, so I can go and explore a little more. I tap on the arrows when I want to move across the room. Let's head over here. Now, some paintings are blurred because we haven't got permission to view them online, but if you go to a painting that isn't blurred, let's have a look. There's one there, for example. If I press on that painting, you'll see I then get an option to open up the image in full, so I can have a look at it and I can zoom in, or I can head back to my gallery and I can start to explore a little more. You can work your way right around the gallery space here. I think it's really impressive. You can also get to the point where when you're close enough, you can read some of the words as if you were really there in the gallery space itself. Really, really good one there too. Finally, hoping I can show you. Oh, let me just search Lowry again. Let's see if I can find him. There's a collection here, and it's all of his work is listed in different areas. So there's the drawings, paintings, drawings, paintings, work on paper. Oh look, I think I've made the app crash. That's impressive, isn't it? It's having a good think. See if I can head back. Yeah, I'll close that down and I'll reopen it. 1 second. Oh, arts and culture app. Right. I've rebooted it. See if I can get this to work now. So I search for Lowry. I can look inside the collection if it doesn't break this time. When I head down and see his artwork here, these 44 items, I can press either on the colour palette, which shows me his work organised by colour, so you can have a look for one with a particular colour in it, or probably more importantly, this timeline, where you can actually see his work on a timeline when it took place, and you can start to see some trends as he moves through his life as an artist, see certain themes that come and go for him as an artist. Really, really useful, really important. But as I say, for me, my favourite things to do, drop a painting into the space I'm in and go and explore it properly using the art projector, which again, you just press onto one of the pictures, you press view in Augmented Reality, you search for those dots and you drag the painting into the space, and then again you can move around it, record a video for your PowerPoint, etc. And also have a look at some of those online galleries. Hope you find that really useful this week, Year 6.